and it's orange. I'm not sure why it's orange. I needed to paint it some color. I stood in front of the paint cans at Home Depot or Rona for 20 minutes trying to figure out what color to paint it. And in my life, typically, when I don't know what color to paint something, it goes orange. If you've seen my house, you'd understand. Anyway, so it's orange. I just painted it tonight. The paint is mostly, I mean, it's dry to the touch, but it hasn't really cured yet, probably. So I want to leave this for a week or so before I start reassembling it. I want this paint, because the more I handle it at this point, the more it's going to get all scratched up. So I'm going to try to let it set for a week. I'm going to start working on the technology, gathering all the technology together, figure out what's going to go where, how it's all going to fit together, and then maybe kind of midweek next week I'll start putting it back together, or maybe on the weekend, and we'll start making this into a vehicle. So somebody gave me a bunch of shock absorbers. So I was going to try to change them out, but they're not quite the same size. I think I'll have to paint these up. Not sure what color, to make it fit with the orange. So I guess in some sort of contrast color. So here's the thing. In my mind, if you're going to spend all the work in making something, you might as well make it look nice. Give it a coat of paint. Make it, do the extra bit. Right now I know it's pretty bright, but one of the reasons it is the way it is because this thing's going to be driving around where people are involved. So I wanted it bright enough so people can see it. That's the reason heavy equipment is yellow, right? So it on the side of the road it stands out more, so that the vehicles, people don't run into excavators in the middle of the night. That bright yellow color makes them more visible. So I'm going to set this all aside someplace, maybe put it out in the sun, let it bake a little bit, and I'm going to make a video on all the technology that's going into it, and there's going to be quite a bit. I found all kinds of stuff that I want to put on it, so I'm going to go through that with you just to let you know what the next steps are.